Good evening. This is my review of the Keeley Dark Side pedal. I picked one up the other day that was $2.99, basically $300. Hey, it's David Gilmour in a box. Too bad his hands and brain don't come included with the pedal, but it's a really good pedal. I'm someone who doesn't like multi-effects pedals. I don't like complicated pedals. This one scared me a little bit because it does look kind of complicated. I'll show you some pictures of it in a minute. But I was pleasantly pleased with how the pedal's set up, this is going to be my review, and I'll also use the pedal a little bit, just relatively simple little clips, but I'll let you hear some of the things that I've come up with it using that pedal. Okay, there's the Keeley Dark Side pedal. It comes for $2.99. I don't know why they didn't just say $300, but it comes for $2.99. It looks kind of complicated. I thought, oh no, this is going to be one of those pedals that you have to take a little mini course or read some big thick book to learn how to work it right. But really, it's not that bad. So I was pretty pleased. This side is a fuzz side, and these switches work the fuzz. This fuzz there, and you've got different fuzz types. I try to keep it pretty simple. This side is what people are calling the mod side, which means modulation effects. That confused me a little bit, but really what you've got is delay on this side and phaser and flanger and a univibe setting. So, and the delays are very nice. So I'm not going to try to go run through them all tonight. You can see a lot of videos on YouTube that do. You can see these settings here. But it's really nice, and it's got a really nice delay. I would say it's kind of like a Memory Man delay. That was always a delay I thought was so nice. But it was also pretty complicated to use. And, of course, this one I think is easier to use, the delay, because you really just have a couple knobs. It's almost just like one of those little Boss delay pedals up here with a few knobs. Okay, now we'll try with a little bit of fuzz. You can see here the settings. I've added fuzz to the mix, and it's a nice fuzz. I'm sure it does a lot of other things, and I'm not going to try to play David Gilmour note for note or anything, but I think it does a good sound, and it works really well with this Strat I'm playing. The first night I got the pedal home, I just got out my Telecaster and I just played around with the fuzz. I've always loved a good fuzz, like a Big Muff, and I just played some good old rock and roll, barroom rock and roll, Brownsville Station, Chuck Berry, Keith Richards, that good old stuff. And I played some rock and roll in C major with the fuzz. And I like the fuzz. I think it's a great fuzz. You could just use this as a fuzz pedal. I'm really pleased with this pedal. I know it does a lot more and I'm going to get used to it, but I was able to get some good sounds out of it that I like right away, and I didn't even really mess with it that much, and I'm sure even just playing these few things that I could do a lot more or make it work a lot better, but it sounds good out of the gate, and that to me is what I go by. If it takes me a long time to even make it sound halfway decent, it's not for me. It might be for others, but it's definitely not for me. And this one didn't. It's a good pedal. The Keeley Dark Side, I really recommend it. It's $300, but I think you get a fuzz, a really nice delay box. I mean, you could almost use it like like a one-stop shop pedal board. It doesn't have any reverb. I don't know if that matters much. I was kind of surprised it didn't. I guess I associate Pink Floyd with reverb, and it didn't really have any reverb. But I noticed in all the readings I did on Gilmore's Sound, they mentioned delay and fuzz. Those seem to be, and some phase shifter on some things, but the two main things seem to be delay and fuzz. And it's got that, and it's got great delay and fuzz. So I really recommend this pedal. I'm not, I've got a really nice pedal board that I like, but this one's really nice. I'm just going to leave it by my guitar and play it here, and just kind of keep messing with it, do some atmospheric type stuff. I like ambient music, and I don't have a looper at the moment, but I just like to, get some really nice delay and play some really ambient guitar, and it's really nice for that. I just like that delay setting. The phaser and the reverb are nice, but that delay is what I'm really sold on. And I just, it just adds such a ambience to your guitar playing, that nice delay on this. It's a really good one. Totally recommend the Keeley Dark Side.